I learned that it only takes one person to make a difference in our community and world. That even though lots of people seem to be fighting against you, there are some people deep down that are by your side.
It definitely showed me how important community is and how without the love and support from it, most of us would not be able to carry on.
I learned that people need to be different. Life is dull when one person looks like the other and your personality is just like the man next to you. Also, I learned that if each person works together on one thing, the end product will be amazing.
I learned to be grateful for not having to be in a community like the Giver. Although the community could be better than it is right now, it is still better than the community in the Giver. The artwork helped me put into perspective how the community in the book was different than Allegan.
I'm Becky Calvert, a 7th and 8th grade English Language Arts teacher at Ellie White Middle School in Allegan, Michigan. Allegan is a small town of about 5,000 located in southwest Michigan. Born and raised in Allegan, I am honored to teach in the district that helped shape me into the person that I am today. I'm truly grateful for my district's support for teachers and its encouragement of collaboration. Thus, when I saw an email inviting local teachers to participate in a multi-county collaboration surrounding a book study, I knew it would be a great opportunity for my students. Through this project, students and teachers alike are brought together throughout multiple counties to collaborate on a student exhibition of learning. Typically, schools only come together to compete against one another. However, this project brings students together working towards a common goal: transforming learning into visual art. As a teacher of advanced English, I saw a need for my students to be challenged, share their voices with others, and access authentic audiences. I knew the NEA Lakeshore Big Read program would meet their needs. The book we used for the 2018-19 school year was The Giver by Lois Lowry. We kicked off the unit with an anticipatory activity wherein students had to team up to create their idea of a perfect society. Students were placed into small groups and asked to construct 10 rules or laws for citizens to follow, establish consequences for residents that fail to follow said rules, create establishments and/or institutions necessary for the success of the community, and present their ideal society to the class. Along our journey, we learned what the word utopian represents and modified our perfect societies to ensure they embodied utopian ideals. As we read The Giver, students faced some of the things that the main character Jonas had to give up in order for his perfect society to exist. Students discovered that a perfect world, one with no pain, no sadness, no memories, might instead be a dystopian society after all. Students discussed if a utopian society could ever actually exist and came to the conclusion that while some societies might not be perfect, they might nonetheless be just right for its citizens. As we dissected Jonas's community, finding fatal flaws along the way, students began to truly appreciate all of the resources that their community offers its members. As students analyzed the novel to find the theme, students agreed that merely surviving is not enough, and that an ideal community is one that celebrates individuality. Once students agreed upon a theme, they had to transfer their learning into an artistic visual representation of the theme, which was then put on public display at a student exhibition of learning. Not only does this challenge students to analyze a book, infer the theme, artistically display the theme, but it also provides them with an opportunity to engage with their community in meaningful ways and have authentic audiences beyond the classroom, ultimately building their engagement and providing them with greater relevance to their learning. I am a huge proponent of student-directed learning. Therefore, students decided how they wanted to proceed and agreed that they wanted to create a 3D replica of our beautiful hometown, sharing the many resources that Allegan offers its citizens to be successful, focusing on the types of places that Jonas's community lacked. Students went to their local establishments and collected brochures or gathered information to create a brochure displaying the benefits and resources offered within our hometown. Students replicated places such as Community Mental Health, Department of Health and Human Services, the Community Closet, Allegan General Hospital, the public schools, and so much more. Students took great pride in the resources that Allegan offers to ensure the success of community members. Other students went out into the community and took pictures of the beautiful landmarks that makes Allegan distinguishable from other cities and created a collage shaping the town's name. In addition to the creation of their own artwork, students had the opportunity to attend multiple presentations, lectures, and hands-on activities. They collaborated with local artists to represent beauty and the absence of beauty in the same object, visited local museums and professional art exhibits, and attended presentations from Hope College professors. All of the events were free for students to attend, making extension activities more accessible to all learners. Through this project, students learned about themselves, their community, and the world. Students grew into critical thinkers, often thinking outside the box. They became more involved in their community, and they even found a previously untold artistic passion. The high level of student engagement, critical thinking skills, and true enjoyment in the process brings learning to a whole new level. Seeing their hard work on display in a public art exhibit among those from multiple other districts was a moment neither students nor I will ever forget. Students took such great pride in their work. Their faces beamed with excitement and halls echoed with their murmurs of joy. Of all the lessons I have taught over the past 10 years, nothing surpassed the engagement, the enjoyment, and the pure pride that came out of the NEA Lakeshore Big Read participation.
I really enjoyed the book, and making the artwork was fun. Through this project, I learned that I love making art, and it's really amazing what we can do when we put a classroom of minds together.
Everyone has a different view. Even though everyone read the exact same book, they all interpreted it differently. From statues made of styrofoam to cardboard cities, the book that was the same on the outside was very different, close to our hearts.
I have learned that, although it may seem like life is easier and better with everything being set out exactly how it needs to be, life has no meaning or joy without emotion and memories and individual experiences and differences.
When we read the book and invested our time into the project, it really taught us about community, about how we can help and support each other or leave us with nothing. It really put into perspective how small we are and how even smaller our own community is. We are all in this world together and we are all a part of one enormous community.